Okay, back with another YouTube video. It's my second YouTube video. Thank you for anyone who watched the first one. Greatly appreciated. And it's the same thing. 3 by 2 minutes today. Trying to beat my previous distance from the last session. That's my whole goal with these, is to do 3 by 2 minutes and tally up the distances and see if I went further than the last one. I don't necessarily want each rep to be further, but I just want to see if on the whole I can go further for the entire session. So last Friday when I did this, my 3 reps were 618, 628, and 635. And so that totals up to be 1881, I believe, for the meters. And so that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to beat here today. And we're going to see if we can do it. I do feel a little bit more tired than I was on Friday. I only plan on doing this workout about twice a week. But definitely more tired than I was on Friday. The next time I will row again would normally be this coming Friday, but I'm going on vacation, so it won't be until I return home, which will probably be the 22nd or 23rd of July. And then I really want to try to do an all-out 2K again after I come back, and hopefully I do well in that. And I'm thinking to do that on the 24th, and I think that'll be the next video that I post, which will be my all-out 2K test. And a real effort at this time, because the first one I did wasn't so great, and I didn't even record it. It was the first ever 2K I ever did. Rode 706. And so I'm thinking that I can go low 630s, maybe high 620s if I'm absolutely on it. When I did the 706, I went 346 or something through the first 1K, and then it was a big negative split on the second one. And although I was gassed, I also had done a full upper body workout for like an hour and a half that day, and then it was also like 106 degrees outside, probably 90 something in the gym. So it wasn't ideal conditions. This is the first one I did. I went out pretty conservative. You can pause it to see what I did, but I did 591 on that first rep, which really isn't good considering my last session was 618. But I'm not trying to have every rep be better than the last one, but 591 is probably especially a little too conservative. I really wasn't even that tired after the rep. I think my 500 split was about a 140. So I know I can do better, and so I need to step it up and try to maintain those consistent paces, especially if I want to go sub 630 in this 2K attempt. My goal is to average 138, 137, and hopefully have something a little left to kick with, and row something like a 620 something. But we'll see on the attempt that I do in about 2 weeks' time. I'm thinking that since I'm going away on vacation, I'll still do some general fitness stuff, but I won't be doing any rowing. I'll probably get one session in before I do the 2K test, and then I'll go for it. But I feel like it'll be a good deload for me to not have worked out so much and to just let my body rest, because I've pretty much been working out every week, 2-3 times a week nonstop for the last, I don't know how long, probably over a year. I haven't really given myself any time off. So being extra fresh and not doing any workout before that test, I'm fairly confident that I'll do well. I know I'll do way better than my 706, but we'll see how much better I really do. And I'm looking forward to it. And that, like I said, will be the next video for you guys. So 20 seconds left on this session. The gym was pretty packed today as well. When I went on Friday, it was way less people in there. I dropped 1 p.m. on a Friday, so it was pretty empty. But today I went 6 p.m. on a Monday, and there were a lot of people walking by the camera. A little awkward to just have that thing set up, but hey, screw it. I want to make my video. Not bothering anyone, I hope. Getting my feet out the straps. Definitely a little more gassed after this rep than my first rep. I pushed it a little bit more. I think my 500 meter split was around 137. Yep, 137.3. 618 for total meters rode inside of 2 minutes, which is better, but that's only just as good as my first rep last week. So really got to turn it up on this last one, and I'm just gonna send it. I don't even care since it's the last rep. I want to see if I can beat my previous session's distance, and in order to do that, I'm gonna need to go pretty far here. The furthest I've ever rode in one of these 2-minute bouts was about 655 meters. So my goal is to break that. We're gonna see. So I just sent it out. I think in the beginning I was rowing like a 126, 127, 500 meter pace, and that quickly dumbed down. My goal was just to see if I could go sub 130 for 500 and hold on for dear life, because I knew at that point then I should be close to my previous session's total, but it's gonna be very close. I'm gonna need to PR. I'm gonna need to beat that 655 in order to hit it. So not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it with a minute and 8 to go. I was starting to feel it. Still able to pull, but you know, I could tell it was a different animal trying to row under 130 pace in comparison to 137. It's a big difference, and at this point my glutes are fried, my hamstrings are fried, forearms are cooked, biceps, everything, and I'm really hurting. I'm just trying to bring it in. About 39 seconds to go. It was rough, but nonetheless, still got to send it. I was looking up this weekend the New York Athletic Rowing Club, and I see that their requirement to enter the club is to row 618 2K. So that's something that's in the back of my mind, or kind of forefront of my mind, as a goal to see if I can hit that time, considering I'm a pretty novice amateur rower. I'm also going to have to get out on the water at some point, but that's something that I want to try to do. 1 second left. Just finished. Pretty cooked. Couldn't wait to get my feet out of these straps, because right after this effort, I tell you, there's no comfortable position that I could put my body in. I could have laid on the floor, I could have rolled around. Everything just hurts, and it's something I've never felt before other than with rowing. I ran track and field in college and in high school. Never felt like full body fatigue like this after any hard session. I've come close to it, but this is pretty rough. It takes me a good 5 to 10 minutes to feel any semblance of human again. So if you want to do a workout that hurts, then yeah, get on the fucking rower and go for it, because it's painful. I promise you it's painful. Yeah, it took me so long to gather myself here. I think that the screen ended up going blank. Well, not that I know the screen ended up going blank, and I had to fiddle with the settings just to go back and find the times. So I wasn't able to get my split on camera, but I do remember it. So for those of you who wanted to know, my 500 split was 131.7. So that's a PR for me, because I've never tried to row in all 500 before. And for the total meters rowed, I will have that on camera in a moment so you can see. There you go, 661 and 333 through the 1 minute mark, 329 to finish it off. So pretty good. Oh, it does show the 500 meter split. That's nice. And my strokes per minute was up a little bit as well. I don't know if I should row at a higher stroke rate. You guys tell me. I mean, at a higher dampener setting. You guys tell me, because I feel like that stroke rate's a little high. But yeah, that's all for this video, and I'll see you guys in the 2K test. Thanks for watching.